Hey everyone, I'm Louise and welcome to my new show called Rating It, where I sit down with some of my friends and we rate different movies and shows and see where we think they should be in the natural order of things in this world. Today I am joined with my good friend T, and we are going to be talking about some films that have personal meaning to T.
Oh joy. Yes.
Yeah, to be fair T, right? I'm not even going to lie, because Mel was meant to be here with you. So it was
Yeah.
meant to be you and Mel having personal connection with these films and me just
Yeah. No. That's fair. It's great to be here.
yeah, that's good. I'm happy that you're here. I am, thank you. You're my
Yes.
first guest.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
First and best. Let's go.
You're probably never going to come back ever again. I'm not even going to lie. After I tell you what films. Can you guess? Okay, I want you to guess. Try and guess what the films are. There's
All
three
right.
films.
Oh, there are three films, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that one of them is most definitely Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Yep. Uh, another one. Um, Justice League is going to be there as well. I have a feeling.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And what's another one? Oh, it wouldn't be a trifecta of DC. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a. Hmm. I can't think what the third one would be, but those two have a very special place in my heart.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Those are definitely two of the movies out of the three that we will be talking about. I should let you know there's a scale of things. So, you've got like a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
So I would say like number one is the good side, where you're just like, number one is like, this film means so much to me. I
Right.
would replace my family for this film. This film is family, right? This film is amazing, top tier. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you've got to bottom, where it's, if the world was burning and watching this film would save everybody's lives, I would sit back and watch the world burn.
Fair. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that scale.
And I'm going to make it perfectly clear. Even if I do one episode of this or more episodes, there's one film I will permanently put in there and it's not up for debate. That's X-Men 3. They know what they did. They know.
And there we have it.
So we've already got one film in that category.
Yes.
Right. So which one do you want to start off first? I think I might leave the third film a bit of a secret until we get there.
Yeah, no, that's good. Let's go with let's go with Justice League. Let's go in order. Justice League. Let's start with Justice League.
Well, how did you find the Justice League, T?
So, as I said before, Justice League has a special place in my heart, and it's the place where I put all things to die. that's what I place there. Like, it's Justice League was, it was painful. It was a painful watch. Like I didn't have too much hope, but I had, Batman, Superman. I mean, Flash. How could you go wrong? Then
it was just a false advertising of it for me.
Yes, I think I should have been prepared when the trailer had all of the best stuff in it. Every good or decent part of the film was in the trailer.
It was.
The fact that, oh gosh, and the fact,
she just walked in, took Chris and walked out. I'm like,
yeah,
whole setup in here,
Yeah, no, yeah. I've been pretty much. I think it's the one film where every sort of 20 to 30 seconds of the film, I was just like, really?
Honestly,
really?
Right? Because I saw Justice League with you guys, innit?
Yeah.
And then we saw Suicide Squad together as well, all of us.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, right, it was the fact when we began and it went, everybody knows, sorry, and then you saw the guy kicking over oranges because who knows what he was getting arrested for. That's when I knew this film is going to be bad.
Yep.
That's when I was just like, oh no, this is going downhill so fast, because it was
Yep.
just like from there. It's just like I was like, from what that mixed with the song, everybody knows. Like the song is all right.
Yeah.
I've got no problems with the song, but it was like that mixed with the song just didn't work. Like,
There were too many. There were too many decisions that they made that just
yeah,
didn't work. Oh my gosh! Like, I don't. I feel like they they needed to do everybody. They needed to give everybody in Justice League their own sort of origin story,
yeah,
instead of
they did.
trying to force feed everybody. Go, oh, by the way,
Yeah,
we know you know all these guys are, and we're just gonna force you to like them.
yeah,
Because then that just made me go, how dare you? I hate these guys even more.
it's so
I've never
true.
hated Batman before. I've never hated Batman before until Justice League. Actually, that's a lie. I hated Batman in Batman versus Superman as well. But again, it's a different kettle of fish. Also, the the intro to Justice League where you first see Superman and
Sorry, they did
he's
Henry Cavill so dirty.
like, don't get me wrong. A lot of people will probably not agree with me with this. Man of Steel, probably one of my favorite Superman films
Man of
ever.
Steel was a really good film.
Yeah,
That's why I
it was,
don't understand how everything went so left. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if you're comparing it to Man of Steel was quite good. It wasn't.
yeah,
It was. It was in the realm of reality, kind of like how Marvel does that. Everything's kind of relatable in a sense, kind
yeah.
of way. They made Superman as much as you could relatable in that kind of sense, kind of way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It wasn't too, by golly, I'm gonna get you, villain, kind of thing. You're like,
Oh, God.
you know what I mean? It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was
It
about a
wasn't.
man on a journey trying to find out who he really, really was, and then
Yeah. An,
everything.
an
Right?
origin story.
Yeah, it was a
An
proper
origin
origin
story.
story. So
Which,
I don't understand if they had time to do that with Superman. I don't understand how they couldn't take that time to do that with everyone in the Justice League. Everything they did after the Justice League, like when they gave Aquaman his own film, Wonder Woman came after Justice League, right?
no,
Is that just
yes.
yes, right?
It was just. I think it was just before, actually. I
Just
can't. Yeah.
before. It was just before or whatever. Why can't they just do all of that just before, and then they could have just, but then again, out of everything that's coming out lately when it comes to that Justice League, it kind of makes
Yeah.
sense, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So I feel like they were very pressured. They had so much pressure from Disney. Not that Disney were like, oh, you have to make this film. More
I don't
that
think it was
because
Warner
no,
Brothers.
it wasn't Disney at all. Like this, it's
Yeah,
because Disney had so much success. So like,
with,
Iron Man, then Thor, then
yes,
Captain America, and then Avengers.
yeah,
It was because they saw that and then they were like, actually, we've just been focusing on Batman all this time. Oh my God, what have you been doing?
right,
Okay, we need to get that money. I know, Justice League. There we go. And then
exactly.
that was the mistake. The
That was
moment
the
that
mistake.
the
Yeah,
moment that they said that, it was like,
the moment they tried to
okay,
catch up with Disney, why are you
yeah,
running before you can even walk? You're not even crawling, mate. Like, where
mm,
you going? Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, they had success with Christian Bale's Batman. They did.
oh yeah,
That
of
was a
course,
massive franchise within itself. So they had the formula on how to make it a success. If they wanted
yeah,
to, they could run it off the back of that if they wanted it to. Do you know what I mean? Like, and carry it forward.
yeah,
They could have. It didn't
it,
even have to include Christian Bale. They could have done it in some kind of way where it ran off the back and they could have built it from there up. And then they could be right now, nowhere near Disney still now, but they could have at least been catching up
yeah.
instead of stepping 10 steps back.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair, probably the better idea that they should have gone with, especially off the back of the dark. Well, third one was Dark Knight Rises, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Third one was Dark Knight Rises. Off the back of that, where obviously Batman retires, and then you have what's his name, Gordon Levitt Jr. I think his name is
Yeah.
the guy who's on. Yeah, where they actually show that he was going to be Robin. They could have just said, "Hey, let's make Titans or the Teen Titans or whatever it was."
Right,
They
exactly.
could have gone that, and then they could have done the story, the origin story for everybody else. And you would have had Cyborg. They had so many
Yeah.
opportunities, but then
To
they
be fair,
said, "Nope,
yeah.
Justice League."
I view Cyborg more with the Titans anyway than I do with
Exactly.
Justice League. But I get why they try to put him in there, but at the same time. Also, with the Flash as well. For me, the Flash was too young. I get it, what they was trying to go for.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, when I think of the Flash, I always think of the Flash as being a older guy, kind of like our age, and just a goof. Do you know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
always
like
been a goof. Not a young kid that's just like, hey, like I'm funny. I get it. That was cool. That was cute to a certain extent. But at the same time, I always think of Flash
mhm.
as being the older guy that's like, I don't take life seriously.
Yeah,
Peace.
it's like I can run.
Yeah, I can
Leave me
run, bit.
alone.
Right? Not tripping over himself every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh
Honestly,
my god.
how we, I'm sorry, right? To me, right, there's so many points that I was just like, it was just not necessary. Like Batman on the side looking like he's going to take a shit. Then you've got them cutting out, but they did Henry Cavill so dirty. And I already have my issues with Henry Cavill because I
Yeah.
believe, if you ask me, I believe he's stalking me, but that's a different reason, right? that's something completely different. He's just everywhere. But they did him dirty with the CGI, with the mustache. Can't say mustache properly. They did him
Yep.
dirty with the whole resurrection thing. They did him dirty with.
Oh no.
Thank you. It's just they did everyone dirty. I think the only person that came out slightly unscathed was Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Debatable.
Compared to everybody else and their lines.
Yeah, compared to everybody else,
Right.
yeah, she probably had the most she probably got the most saving grace from that, but it was that one scene where she was trying to act. Oh my god. It was just Superman he's just been resurrected, he's lost his mind, like he's confused as what's going on, and then she gets him with the
the
with the
lasso.
rope of truth, the lasso of truth, and it's like Kal-El, son of Jor-El. And I'm just like, what are you doing? You're seducing him?
Sorry,
No.
you know what? It's like, I'm reasoning with you. I'm giving you tough love. It's like she's hitting him. I'm saying, it's okay. Like, oh my gosh, what, airplane. You know when they're all lining up to calm the woman down? It's just like that. It's exactly like that.
I couldn't. I was just like, no, this is, what are you doing? Wonder Woman has, she was saving you guys, and then you made her look like some sort of
I
fool.
know. They made it look like she couldn't fight. They made it look like it was just. But then again, this is the same people that all we heard throughout the whole film is the mother box is the greatest threat. It needs protecting and blah de blah de blah. This is the same people that resurrected Superman and left the mother box unguarded for a whole 15 minutes and then acted surprised when Steppenwolf came and took it. They're like,
God.
huh?
Oh no, there was just so much.
Generally acted so surprised. They were just like, oh, he's got the mother box. Well, yeah. He literally just strolled in and picked it up and strolled back out because no one's watching that. He's not all playing tag with Henry Cavill in the back. Like, what the hell?
Because he's going to save everybody. Yeah, exact. Oh, it was so many things that they did wrong in that.
And they gave him such a cheesy line in the end. He was just like, well, I don't know about justice or something like that. I was just like, oh.
Yeah. Where where every film has to have the name of the film in it.
Yep.
It made no sense.
See.
Or in actual fact, I reckon we need to look at each character individually. Let's Cyborg was a little bit of a disappointment. No, sorry. Let me start again.
Okay.
Cyborg was a disappointment. Like 100% a disappointment.
Yeah.
The guy who played Cyborg, or
Yeah. I stand by Ray Fisher because I believe him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he, you know, I was like, yeah, this is, you know, I can see this. But he had nothing. Like his most big moment was when Superman's resurrected and he's about to die. And he's like, oh no, I'm trying to shoot at him, but I'm trying to stop myself. But my systems, they're not. Yeah, shut up.
I know. That made no sense to me either. I was just like, really, dude? You're just like, you can't control yourself. That's basically the message I'm getting here, is that you can't
Oh yeah,
control yourself. Okay, cool.
100%. He's
But
just
that's,
a
I don't blame him for
teenage
that.
boy.
Yeah. Yeah. They just like, they did him dirty.
Mhm.
All right. So the Flash.
So again, exactly like you said, it was one of those ones where they they took the whole thing that, you know, he is a, I don't care about what's going on, but if I have to save the world, I guess I'll have to.
Yeah.
They took that too literally and made him stupidly young, to the point that Batman was looking at him more like a father figure instead of a, you know, a work colleague,
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
if you
You're
will.
absolutely
You
right.
know,
Yeah.
it's like it's like I've come to recruit you. Who are you? Oh, you're
I
Batman. You're Batman. It's like, and you're fast. Shut up. Sorry.
know. I think
Um,
that leads perfectly right to, because my notes on Flash is just different. Just, it's just like, I get it. Like at a
yeah.
certain point, there was no depth to it really, but there was no depth to anything in this film. So I think
No.
asking depth, character depth for this was just a bit too much. I think. Well, but
Yeah.
nice
No, that
segue
is
though
true.
to
Hmm.
Batman.
Mm. I've never seen Batman happy in my whole entire life until Justice League. Why this guy was smiling a lot. This this guy's
Oh.
like, oh, he's back. Superman's back. To the point that he
You
allowed
murdered him,
Superman.
dude! It's like you're the reason he died in the first place. I wouldn't be smiling. The most realistic part was when Superman almost tried to kill him. I was just like, yep,
Yeah.
that's the
And
level of
do you know
his,
what?
yep.
That was the best. That was probably the best line in the in the whole film. It was when Superman has got Batman, and he goes, "Do you bleed?" And that was like, and then it was like, yeah, okay, sick. You got your own back after what he did in that terrible not Justice League. Sorry, Superman versus Batman or Batman versus Superman,
Oh my
which
god.
again did Wonder Woman so dirty in that one.
Oh man. All I know is, right, Batman in this, from him taking a shit off the building, so
Mm.
rude. From him going to recruit people in his normal clothes, and then once they pick it up, this is the part that made me go, nah, this is not serious. It's when, you know, in a Flash court, he's throwing bat sign, whatever, right? Just when he caught it,
The Batarang.
yeah, the batarang, right? And then he's like, you're the Batman. And then Ben Affleck turns around dressed as Bruce Wayne and puts on his Batman voice and go, yeah, and you're fast. Like, bitch, why are you putting on the
Yeah,
voice? Like, you
yeah.
don't need to put on the voice. He knows who you are. The whole point of you having that voice is so people don't realize who you are.
Oh, to be fair, they did give him a voice distorter in Justice League. They did give it to him. It was the same one that he had in Batman versus Superman. So he actually presses a button that says yes.
That was his voice. I thought that was something completely different.
No, 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 no. Oh gosh.
So he has to press the button
Mm,
to talk.
yeah, but when he has the full suit on, when he is Big Daddy Batman, that's when, because that's literally what Ben Affleck's Batman was. Ben Affleck's Batman was Big Daddy, and he was just like, you know, yep,
This is
I
why
am
Iron
Batman.
Man rules, because at least Iron Man's smart with his damn money and knows how to make good tech. This man doesn't know jack shit and thinks he can throw money at. See what I mean? He really does represent the 1%. Out here throwing his money at things, acting like he knows shit. You don't know shit. Take a seat, take several seats. Instead of investing in buildings to help the society, you're running around going fighting people for crime because they're in a poor area, but you're not there making it no richer. And I don't see you running out there trying to find the people that shot your parents. No, but you're sitting there crying about it every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one saving grace as well from it. They didn't talk about his life. They didn't
Oh
they
yeah,
didn't say,
no,
oh
no. This
yeah,
is the one
they
time,
never
the
mentioned
one
that.
time, the
The
one
one time.
time. And that's another thing, right? Batman's meant to be able to fight. I don't
Yes.
see no goddamn fighting from him. Not really. I just
No,
see
no, no.
him
It's all
barely driving
yeah.
and just
Yeah,
throwing money at the problem. He's literally the gift of the child, the baby that's at the window with money going.
oh God.
That is Batman.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, that is true. That is true.
Okay.
Oh, Superman.
Yeah.
Ah, where to begin? First of all, how I didn't care that he was dead when they killed him off because I was like, Batman versus Superman, terrible film. He deserved to die. I was happy with that. And then obviously at the end of that, they were like, oh, actually, he might still be alive. We just don't know. But yet they then killed him off fully. Then they bring him back. They waste all of that time to bring him back because they're like, we can't deal with this ourselves.
Yeah,
Even
literally.
though,
Yep.
even though you have Aquaman, who's got like similar strength to Batman according to the film. You have Wonder Woman, who is basically female Superman. Like she's got the same strength as Superman. And I'm like, okay, so you you guys can't fight off this menace unless you have Superman. Get out of here. This is just dumb. You could have found any other Justice League member and had a separate film altogether about bringing Superman back. And then when they bring him back, he can only be saved by Lois Lane. That is so much bullshit. That's I'm sorry.
Oh, Lois, man.
The one thing is and then Batman tries to act like he was the one that thought of this whole thing through. He's like, oh, he's going to be insane. Let's make sure we get Lois Lane on the scene.
But the thing is, right? Sorry, that's another thing about Batman, you weak ass bitch. Sorry, right? Batman, right? Lets them all go and fight Superman. And he had this plan and he had Lois as plan B. Shouldn't that be plan A? And then he's not even there fighting with them. He could just send Alfred by himself to get Lois. So where was he? Oh, that's right. Taking 10 hours to put on his fucking spandex because he weren't watching that mother box. If you had to rate this film on that scale, where would you rate it?
Oh, this is getting a 12.
This is a 12. So this is like, if you would let the world burn.
If on a scale of 1 to 10, this is getting a 12.
This is
like
okay.
that's how much like this. Look, I love my family and I love my they could be there saying, look, you just have to watch this film and everybody is safe and you get to enjoy the rest of your life. I'll be like, do you know what? Just kill me now. I'm good. I'm good. Like I've never been. It's the disappointment alongside sort of it was just a disappointment. I don't like being disappointed in films.
No, that's true. I understand that one.
Especially when you have so much to work with.
Oh no, yeah. They had a big ass budget, so I don't understand where that money went. They could have sent it to me if they were going to spunk it up the wall like that.
It went on Superman's beard. Oh my gosh.
But for me, rating this film, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I'm not putting it in with X-Men is because I'm a bit of a sadist, right? In the fact that I went to see it with you lot, and the fact that it was so bad for you lot, like X-Men was for me. It was a saving grace.
Yeah.
Because I generally not even just that, it's if I look back at it, if I watch it again, I will laugh at certain points. Like, I would laugh the whole way through. It's a comedy to me now. So, whereas if I watch that horrendous film,
do you know what?
It's not up for debate. It's not up for debate.
Fair.
The fact that that cinema is still standing is a miracle. I'm not joking.
If I'm to be honest, I think I have an issue with the whole X-Men series.
Yeah.
But that's
another time, T, next time.
Yeah, another one. That could be for another one.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So Justice League's in the bin. It's gone. We set it on flames. We doused it with petrol. Yep.
with
Got holy
petrol.
water and sprinkled it slightly at it, but not enough
No,
to douse out the flame.
the holy water would save it. No.
That's what I'm saying. Not enough to douse out the flame, just enough to ward the evil away that's in the air with the smoke.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yep. No,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't want to be intoxicated by them stupid fumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
See?
you. I get you.
All right. So, what would you say we go into the next film?
Mm. Another moment in my
Suicide
history.
Squad.
Ah, the film where Will Smith is being Will Smith, starring Will Smith, acting along. Yeah.
starring Margot Robbie. That's it.
I just. Oh my gosh! Again.
This is what I had high hopes for. This film.
Yes.
I
I
had
had a
high
lot
hopes
of
for.
hopes.
Like, I didn't have high hopes for Justice League. Like, even when you was saying to me when Justice League was coming out, it's going to be good. I was like, they're comparing it to Marvel. I don't think so. That's when I was worried. I take back what I said before. That's the part when I was worried.
Yeah.
But with with Suicide Squad, from what I saw, it looked like it had so much promise, not just because of what I saw, but because of the talent that was in it as well. They had Joe Courtney, Viola Davis, Margot Robbie, Will Smith, and everyone in that film.
Yeah, the only person who I was a little bit worried about was Jared Leto. He was the only one where I was like, can he be the Joker?
Yeah,
Like I was very worried. I was pleasantly surprised because he did have the whole, I am, I do care about stuff, but I am still insane. Like he still had that sort of basic that you need for a Joker, but at the same time, even because again he got praised for being the Joker in that.
One thing, he was. I don't know. Part of me was kind of. He tried to be a gangster Joker.
Yeah, which made no sense.
And an urban Joker. But I didn't see no black people in his crew. No, so who's these urban people he's hanging around with for him to be acting this urban?
Yeah. And why was his smile like that?
I don't know. Who tattooed his damn hand? And anyway, who knows? That's not even the worrying part. How has nobody noticed? Maybe I'm just making this up in my head, but I swear, when you watch it, when he's lying down and he's got all the weapons around him, like the knives and the guns, and he's lying down on the floor, there's like a baby onesies next to him as well. Whose baby is he looking after?
Do you know what? I reckon I have no idea.
Because I swear when we watched it, that was the first thing I was looking at. I was just like, does he have a child? Why is there a onesie in this damn? I don't know. So
I mean, I would say I'd have to watch it again to see that clip, but I don't think I want to.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I don't think I want to put myself through hell again.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
gosh.
that film was bad. That film was really bad. Like, it was so bad. Justice League, I could laugh at you lot all the way through the film because it was entertaining watching the screen and watching you lot get angry back and forth. That was hilarious to me. But Suicide Squad, I didn't feel like laughing at you lot. I felt like mourning for you lot because that was just harsh. That was like a slap in the face. Even I felt that sting. I was just like, oh, I feel bad. And I don't feel bad.
I was so happy when I saw Viola Davis in it. I was like, yeah, this she does. As Amanda Waller, I have to give her all the credit that is due. Like
she was boss. I think she was the saving grace of that film.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Like she made me hate her, and that's what Amanda Waller's meant to be. Amanda Waller's meant to be the the lady that you're gonna hate her because she's doing stuff for her own benefit.
Yeah.
And Viola Davis made me hate her in that film, and I thought, great. That's what I need from a film like this. Well, yeah, Oh, speaking of bad guys. Oh my gosh, Cara Delevingne. She's probably an amazing person.
Yeah.
Amazing person.
They did her dirty as well. They did her dirty.
They did her dirty.
They made her what's her original character? Not the witch, when she's not the witch. See, that's how bad the film is. I can't even remember.
I can't remember the name.
Anyway, the nerd. When she's the nerd, right? They made her seem so weak and feeble and not even smart in any kind of way. It was
Yeah.
offensive to me. Do you know what I mean? It was just like
Yeah. No.
they didn't even make it look like she was trying to put up a fight of any kind to fight off this witch that's trying to take over her body and blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But somehow this witch miraculously looks exactly like her.
Oh, that's all to do with the whole comic book. It's like it's only the soul that gets replaced, and that the witch is made. Oh,
Oh, okay. Because I was
yeah,
thinking,
it's
if it was that easy to look like anybody else, the amount of crime rate would go up. My God.
yeah, 100%,
But no, it's just like
100%.
even oh my gosh, even when she was the witch and they made her do that weird movement when she was
Oh,
casting the spell. And I was like,
the dance,
yeah. Even when she was
that
talking, she's
that
doing that. I
madness,
was just
yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure when this woman was alive, she wasn't walking around moving like that. So why are you making her walk around and move like that? No. You know what? Let
Mhm.
me just.
Yeah, no. I totally agree. I do totally agree. Yeah. Do you know what? And people will hate me for saying this. That I didn't like Margot Robbie in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
I
don't mind
didn't.
her in it, but I think it was a bit. Certain times it was a bit too much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
then again, I
I
know
understand.
Harley Quinn is too much. I know Harley Quinn is too much.
Yeah, like that's always to be expected. But
Yeah.
I just felt that the people that cast her were like, okay, so we need somebody who is quite attractive and has got blonde hair and can put on a some way, you know, good impression of Harley Quinn.
Right.
And
Okay.
that's all they did. They didn't really give her any other notes. They just said, no, you're fine. Whatever you want to do is fine. Just do it. It's fine. It's cool. Just oh, you want to? Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, you like that's all it was. They didn't give her any sort of direction because
Yeah.
when again, she is a great actor. Like
Yeah.
she's probably out of the people now, like out of the more recent actors that are coming in. Obviously, I don't know a lot of them, but she is quite a good actor,
Yeah,
and
she is.
I'll give her credit where it's due. Like
Yeah.
Wolf on Wall Street, she was awesome.
I
What was the other one?
Tonya, she was really great.
Exactly
Yeah.
like that. That's still one of my favorite films. But then,
It's really good.
yeah, I just I don't think her. I mean, I still haven't seen Birds of Prey, which I'm
That's pretty
still
good.
hot.
Well,
Really?
I'm gonna
Like,
hold that back for another time, maybe. No,
yeah,
I enjoyed it. I did.
yeah. I still need to give it a watch. I just because it's part of the whole Suicide Squad universe, I was just like, it's probably
Yeah.
not going to be great.
I think they didn't advertise it as well as you see how they went hard for Suicide Squad. They
Yeah,
should have went hard like that for this film. I think this film is way better than Suicide Squad. Watch it and see.
I
My
think
personal opinion, it's really good.
I think the video of me walking to Sainsbury's is better than uh, Suicide Squad. I think yeah,
Well, that's the whole movie, them walking. So might as
yeah,
well just watch Lord of the Rings, and I enjoy Lord of the Rings. So it's basically just
yeah,
them walking with a whole load of rubbish around them.
yeah. Do you know it's so mad because a lot of the other characters. Do you know who? Hmm. So their
Yes.
take on Killer Croc,
Right,
I liked it.
right.
Their Croc character, I thought, do you know what? They went all in with the CGI. They went all in and made this guy, like quite hench. I thought, yeah, okay, this is sick. I
They
like what they've
actually
done here.
they actually got CGI right and didn't do him dirty like they did to
Yeah,
someone else.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But then and they did him well, and I was very happy with with how little he spoke because that's his character. And when he did speak, it's very like we need to get this done. Like it was very poignant stuff. Like let's go here, let's go to point B and things. And I was like, all right, cool, this is all right. El Diablo, I hated him. so much.
They could have gone. I think it's because that character had so much potential. They could have gone so much further.
Yeah,
Again, it's just, it's. I don't understand why they don't understand that characters need to have subtext, plots, and actually time and effort.
yeah, and that's the problem. If they had, so let's say again, and I know it's going to be time and blah blah blah, you know, oh, need about 10 years to even do what you guys are asking us to do. It would have been better if they had like done a backstory for Diablo, if they were going
Right.
to go down that route. Say, oh, this is why. I mean, we know who Harley Quinn is. We know about her. The fact that nobody knows anything about Deadshot,
Yeah.
you know,
That's a
nobody
bit
knows.
weird. Even I knew about Deadshot. That's a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not everybody else
Not
did.
everybody would know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
everybody would have been like, oh, this guy's just really good at shooting stuff. Oh, and he does it for money. Oh, okay. And the fact that they tried to get away with having those little clips
Yeah.
at the beginning of the film to say this is the backstory,
I
and you
know.
have to
That's it.
appreciate who
And
this
that's
character is
it's
based
like
on this.
they're saying basically because he killed a couple of people and the Batman got him, it warranted him to go to the big jailhouse, you know, the one with all the crazy psycho world taken up. Didn't make no sense because he would be in a normal prison, right?
Yeah,
So you're right, they didn't explain him properly at
yeah,
all. But that
yeah,
would be asking too much.
exactly. And if he's been able to catch all these people, why is the Joker still out and about, still running around? Oh my god, that's Kawhi Leonard's laugh. Oh my gosh,
This is gonna haunt
I
you
just
now. That
no,
laugh is always gonna be just there going, just every now and then. Yeah.
I yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to it. Oh my god, it's painful. It's actually
that
painful.
that film was painful. That film was painful.
Hmm.
That film was really painful. It was.
Like again, they could have again just so much stuff that they just overlooked. But
Yeah, they overlooked everything. And it was just, it was sad. It was so
mhm,
sad. You know what? Right? For me, the funny part with all of this is everyone going in with high expectations into the cinema, and then everyone literally leaving the cinema depressed.
yeah,
every,
yeah,
every time everyone was just like, everyone went in like, yeah, you know how everyone has that buzz before you go into the cinema, like, oh, it's gonna be good,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Everyone literally just came out like,
yeah, exactly.
we spent
I mean,
money on that.
it's a bit of a tangent, but you know, it's almost quite similar to how it was with Infinity War. But Infinity War did that on purpose.
Mm,
They made you go into there to watch, like, oh, this film, it's going to be the biggest film of the year. We
yeah,
know it's in two parts, but why would they put it into two parts? And then they show you why it's in two parts, and then you left it going, oh, for fuck's sake! Like
yeah.
that. That's what they wanted.
They wanted you to feel heartbroken, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean, like, because they made it seem like the two parts was going to be, second part's going to be like the main fight kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
the first part was going to be the slow run up, and then the second part was where all the action was going to be. When
yeah,
in reality, it was just like, no, everybody's dead.
yeah. Exactly. And that's the
Everyone's
reason.
dead. You
Yeah,
have
and
no hope.
exactly, and that's what made you go, oh, for fuck's sake, really, this has
Yeah.
happened? But then with Suicide Squad and Justice League, when you left the cinema after watching it, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake! Like it was a different. For fuck's sake,
Yeah.
it was
It
like
was, I wasted my money and time.
yeah, yeah, and that's what, and that's where Disney just sitting back going, well, we've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, Disney,
Bring on Phase 4.
Disney was just like, once again, the mouse was right. So we have succeeded again.
Exactly. I mean, they should have just they could have just said to themselves, let's take the L on this one and
Yeah.
let's just build a backstory. Let's just say that, let's just do what
Yeah.
we've done, because Disney didn't even know that they're going to do the Avengers thing until probably halfway through filming Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
If I'm to be perfectly
Yeah.
honest, because they went Iron Man 1 because they did Iron
It
Man
was,
1 because
yeah.
of Batman. They're like, okay, we need this billionaire. Iron
Yeah.
Man 1. Here we go.
And that was only
Actually,
meant to be like a one-off, right? They didn't think that was
oh
going to
no,
be
they wanted the three-parter. They wanted to do
right.
three parts for it.
Okay.
So they were aware of that. And then they said, actually, let's make this into something bigger. And then that's when
Right.
they started introducing, like they did the Incredible Hulk film
Hulk,
where they thought
yeah.
Edward Norton was going to be there.
And that's
And
another
then,
thing. Look how many times they tried with the Hulk and they failed, but they learn each time. Every time you watch a different Hulk film, you can see
mm,
them generally learning on where they went wrong and how they corrected it to move forward
yeah,
with that character. I just don't
yeah. You're not going to get that with
know.
DC.
But
Yeah, unfortunately not.
They learned and adapted. Why is no one learning and adapting? No one's actually taking this in. They're just doing the same thing over and going, why are we failing? Why isn't this working? Is this us? No, it's them. Like,
Yeah, they want big Disney money on this film. We don't have the Disney money. That's pretty much what they're thinking. Like they want all of the Disney money. If they just gave me a film or a story with depth, I'll be like, okay, do you know what? Fine, I can accept that. Don't
right.
force me to like characters who I don't know anything about.
Yeah, that's weird, man. That's
Yeah.
so weird. It was bad. Oh my gosh. So bad. All right, so in the list of things, where would you put Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad gets an 8. No, a 9. I'll put Suicide Squad on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the best, 10 being watch the world burn. I'll put that at 9.
9.
It did, like it annoyed me, but at the same time, there were more saving graces in Suicide Squad.
Right.
Barely more than there were in Justice League.
Right. I'm gonna put it at a 9 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I put it with the burn? I might put it with burn. Only because I don't think I could put myself to watch it again without wanting to jump off a cliff. Actually no, I'll put it at a 9 because I love Viola Davis and she's my everything.
To watch, yeah, just to see how much she carried
that film. She carried that film.
Even the scene where they bring out Will Smith and he's in chains, and then they tell him to pick up the gun and take the shot, and then he points the gun at his at one of the wardens, and then they're like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? I told you this was gonna happen." And the Viola Davis just in his head, just going, "Yeah, take the shot. Go on, shoot it. Why would we give a gun to a madman?" And I'm thinking, boy, this bitch. Like, I literally felt that, and I was like, "Yo, do you know what? I like that." Like, there were moments that made me go, "Yeah," and that's why she gets it. Obviously, the part where they had her in some sort of, I can't remember exactly what they did.
Oh,
but
when they put her in the basically embryonic womb thing, and she's just
yeah. I remember thinking, I mean, I think I feel
they
sorry
did her
for her
dirty
more.
too.
Yeah, and it looked really bad with the way that they had the CGI there. But
I know.
Other than that, she was very good.
Her character is the kind of person I want to be.
Amanda Waller. Fair. That's fair. I can actually see that, actually.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
They'll never get me.
Yeah, and they're doing Suicide Squad too. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot. How? Okay, no, this is what gets me mad, right? This is what gets me mad. There's so many films out there that I love and that were great that never got a sequel, but this gets a sequel.
Yeah. And it's because of Margot Robbie and Viola Davis, sorry. Viola Davis and Margot Robbie, they are, because they're still the big names that are in it.
Right.
Viola Davis, there was a whole thing that came out about her recently where people calling her the white Meryl Streep and things like that.
But they're not paying her like she's Meryl Streep. Yeah.
And then she had that interview where she said, "Look, if you think that's what I'm like, then pay me for it."
Yeah.
She's got that sort of she's got that traction around her. So it wouldn't be sensible. It wouldn't be sensible to not have a film with her just because of that. Like she would get people to come in and say, "Let's see what she's really about."
Yeah.
And then they'll see how sick she is. Margot Robbie has got so much momentum behind her. Like if Margot Robbie ever falls off the map anytime soon, it's because she's
never gonna fall off the map.
Yeah.
No, she's got that push.
So
that's good. And use that push, of course. Always use that push that you've got. Look, she's not
100%.
falling off. She's not falling off the map. All right. So, all right. What do
So,
you think the last film is?
well, it's not X-Men because we're going to talk about that anyway. I was trying to think because I don't think I've had as many bad experiences with films recently as I thought I might have. I liked Wonder Woman. Aquaman, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I can't think of what the third film is.
Okay. This film is a fan favorite. It is one of those films that touch you on so many different levels. Sorry.
I mean, you're not even trying to
No,
hold it in.
it's Batman versus Superman.
Oh, come on. Come on. I mean, the amount of times I alluded to it about how bad it is.
I know.
And I mean, to be fair, you kept a straight face. I didn't think that you'd do a hat trick of DC. I didn't think. Oh God. This actually, do you know what? I'll give the rating straight away because because I think this one definitely gets another 12. Like this is another number 12 out on the scale of 1 to 10. This is another number 12. It's
Oh my God.
okay. My issue with this film, right? Okay, so let's start from the beginning of the film. You see Bruce Wayne driving around like a madman, trying to dodge things, and he's in,
Yeah.
he's trying to dodge the fight of Superman and this other being, and he's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna save everybody. Have to get to this city place. Oh my gosh, have to do this, have to do that. Have to get to Wayne Towers. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. Maybe somebody that Batman knows is gonna get killed. No. He just sees Superman and is upset that Superman is super strong. That's the main reason. That's his main reason for being upset with Superman.
Jealousy, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's jealous that this guy is super strong. Oh, that's it. We can't have inhumans trying to save the world of humans. I'm the power at night. And then fast forward to everything that goes on. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, we don't know what's going to happen. And then you have the meeting between Clark Kent, Superman, and Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor, who, by the way, what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah. Jesse Eisenberg.
I don't understand.
I didn't
like
understand
him. I like him as an actor. I like him of all the stuff that he's doing, but
yeah, as an actor, he's very good.
Not as Lex Luthor at all.
Lex Luthor is not an awkward 20-something-year-old.
No.
And that's what just
Lex Luthor is not running Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I just remember seeing it and I was thinking this is definitely the wrong choice. Mm-hmm. Like there were so many people. Hell, they could have brought back Gene Hackman. They could have brought back Gene Hackman to be Lex Luthor.
They could have brought back so many people to do that. They could have brought my cat. Oh no, poor Chippy. But they could have brought something.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh, okay, I've got a confession to make, right?
This is your favorite film of all time.
No, dear God, no. Dear God, no. Please. I'm evil, but I'm not that bad. But I tried watching this film 3 times. First time, I couldn't get through it at all. No, I got through 5 minutes and I was like, I'm out. I'm not joking. I was like, I'm out. I'm gone. Second time, it wouldn't load at all on my laptop. My laptop was just like, Louise, we know that you're depressed and you've got some anxiety issues at the moment.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah, self-harming yourself like this isn't the way. Do you need help?
Oh man.
That's I genuinely think my laptop was trying to save my life that night.
Oh, most definitely.
Right. And then it finally played. The third time I played it, it finally played. And I was watching it, and then I got halfway through, and I looked down, and then I saw I was only halfway through, and I realized it was like a 3-hour film, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I felt like I was gonna cry. I'm not joking. I genuinely felt like I was gonna cry. I was just like,
Yeah.
it's only been
Yeah.
an hour and a half. Because in my head, I was thinking in my head. So I got to the part where Superman went to Congress. You know, when he's
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. And I
Yeah.
was just like, oh, so we must be getting to the end. He's gonna come to Congress and that we're gonna fight, right? That's what's gonna happen, because the Congresswoman now knows this little shit is stirring the pot. And
Mm-hmm.
Batman's skimming the, kryptonite, so it's all going to go to head soon. Look
Yeah.
down, an hour and a half left. I'm thinking, what could possibly be happening in that time? You've got all the ingredients now. Strike, just strike, right? So I haven't seen the whole film. I've seen only half, and I think
No,
that's fair.
it's no, that is very fair. I've seen the whole film, and I'm never going to get that time back.
It's never going.
I'm I'm never going to get that time back. It's again,
It's just,
the,
it's just so
just the
bad. It's
decisions.
like the beginning, like you said. It's like, for me, if you're Batman, and if I'm Batman, and I know I'm Batman, and I'm calling the people that I work with, and they don't have the common sense to be evacuating anyway, then I need to
Yeah.
be thinking about the people I'm hiring, because obviously, but then again, it's a scary time, so who knows? I'll give them that. Number
Yeah.
two, how am I driving to save my 100+ employees in a minivan?
Yeah.
I don't understand. That can barely, it looked like, not even, it just looked like a car. It looked like a small SUV that could
Mm.
barely fit maybe 5 people, including himself. And
Yeah.
then, not even that, you're Batman. Don't you think you should be suiting up? You've got
Yeah.
time to be driving, weaving around all this weird nonsense that you don't need to be weaving around. Just taking
Yep.
some long ass route. And it's
Yeah.
just like, you're not there, no Batmobile with all the gadgets that could help save people. You're not doing shit. What are
No,
you doing? And
it's
then
it's the
it's
truth.
I was just like thinking, you're the worst. And then you have the audacity, the absolute audacity, to sit there while you're saving a child and hugging her. Weirdo. That's not your child. Return her to her parents immediately. But you have the audacity to be giving Superman the evils while he's there saving your life. Bitch, where have you been for the last... If this is like lining up with Man of Steel, right? Everybody in the world had a message from Sorg going, we want this man. Bitch, if you wanted to help, you had 2 days. 2 days to get your ass to the Pentagon, dressed up as Batman, going, I'm here to help. What do you need? You want me to get rid of this guy? We can get rid of him. Fine. You didn't do shit. You were sitting at
Nope.
home with Alfred in your cozy little house, doing nothing. And then you realize what happened. The top 1% part of you went, oh shit, my building's down there and it's going to get destroyed. That's why you're mad. Let's be real. You don't care about the people. You're just mad that he's fucking with your business.
That's exactly that. That's exactly what happened there.
Right? And that's another thing. This is what really, really, really annoys me
Yeah.
with Batman. Superman. At least Superman took time to find out who he was, didn't know who he was, but when he did, that's when he started to generally help people straight away.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne saw his parents get shot at what, 9, 10? Then decided, I'm going to go on a moping fest for at least another couple of years until I'm a teen. Then I'm going to take a gap year and train as a ninja to get revenge on people I don't know, because I'm angry and I'm an emo. And then you come back, dress in black because you're a show off, and you're not really helping the people. You're just literally going around terrorizing other people. You're being a bully to the bullies. You're not helping people, dudes. Like,
No,
and you have the audacity to sit there on your moral authority throne and be like, no, this ain't right. This Superman's got to go. Excuse me? That ninja school was, mate, because you're the one bringing this is the same man that was hanging out with these fools that are trying to set Gotham on fire and kill everybody, you know. And then he has the audacity to be like, look at this trouble Superman's bringing. He ain't bringing this.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I didn't see Superman rocking up with an army. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. It was an army that did come after him. But it wasn't twice the army came after him. Because I can think of every Batman film, he's got some kind of army coming up because of his own bullshit. At least Superman, it wasn't Superman's own bullshit, it was his parents' bullshit. So,
yep, you know, deal with the sins of your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just, what was also bad about that, the meeting between Bruce and Clark, meant to be one of the most poignant moments of the film. You know, sort of like Heat when De Niro meets Pacino for the first time, and then when I have that sort of conversation, like, you know, I know who you are, but I'm not going to say who you are.
Yeah.
But I know who you are. You know,
I know you know that I know who you are, but I'm not going to say nothing because I ain't no snitch.
Exactly, and it was meant to be that sort of moment from Heat, and you're like, yeah, this is going to be good, and then all it is was take off your glasses. No, I need them. Like, that's pretty much what it was.
No, you don't need shit.
it was so dumb, and then it was Batman trying to sneak around the building that they were in, and then you meet Wonder Woman, who everyone gets introduced to as a thief. Wonder Woman is introduced to the world as a thief.
Like she's Catwoman, basically.
Oh, but let's rewind. The actual fight, go back to the premise of Batman versus Superman, where they actually fight. Let's go to the Batman versus Superman fight.
I didn't get to that far, but please tell me.
Oh my God. So again, the whole thing is building up, and everyone's like, this is going to be the fight of the century. This is going to be, you know, Batman, like, oh, let's go. And first of all, it was literally a fight because someone said something about another person in school. That's pretty much what the fight breaks down to.
Basically, it was a your mama moment.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Lex Luthor was in the middle going, oh, you can't, I wouldn't have that, you know. I wouldn't have that if I were you. I reckon you should spark him. That's exactly what it was. And then they start fighting and they're proper going at it. And I'm like, this fight is dead. And then Batman is winning. He's about to stab Superman with a kryptonite spear. And then he goes, if you're going to do it, save Maria. Why would you say that name? Because that's his mom's name. And then
wait, Maria or Martha?
Martha, sorry.
Oh, Martha. Okay.
Martha.
Who has Martha? Where's Martha this whole time?
So Superman's mom's been kidnapped, and that's the reason why he's fighting. That's the reason why he's fighting Batman, and Lex Luthor has arranged it. So that's the main reason. And then he goes, save Martha. And then Batman goes, why would you say that name? And then Lois Lane comes in, lands on top of Superman. That's his mother's name. His mother's been kidnapped. That's why he's fighting you. And then Batman goes, oh, shit. I'll go save her. Like, and that's how you're going to stop the fight?
The worst detective in the world. And he's got literally the whole of the police precinct working for him. And none of them he couldn't ask any of them to detect either.
To be fair,
1%.
To be fair, I don't think any one of them would have known that Superman's mom's name is Martha.
I know, but it's not even just that. It's just the whole detecting part of it as well. It's just like he's such a crap detective in general, Batman. Like in that film in general, like up to then, He's such a
Mm.
crap detective, because he's
Oh
like,
no,
even
no.
when he went to Wonder Woman, he was just like, "You stole from me," and she was like, "Actually, it's in your car. Don't you search your car."
Yeah,
I'm sorry, when I get into a car to drive, I'm always looking into, well, actually, I'm always opening things, because that's just me. I'm fast. Why are you not
yeah,
searching your own damn car? And I'm paranoid. Who knows who's put what is in my car?
exactly. Batman versus Superman. Yeah, no, even that got they said, oh, if you watch the director's cut it's better, because there's a director's cut of it, so that 3 hours that you're watching was just the normal edition. They've got a director's edition which is like for 3.5 to 4 hours longer,
Why didn't they just put that out instead, then, if it's better?
because I don't know. I have I
Stop
have no
putting out crap
reasons.
versions and put out the actual good stuff. What do you expect people to pay money for? And waste their
Exactly.
time. Listen, we only got one life, you know. One, and you want people to waste it. Stop
See,
the madness.
I remember when I really started getting into watching films, I was like, I'm only ever going to watch 3 bad films before I just stop getting bored of watching films. I was expecting to get bored of watching films by the time I reached about maybe 70, 80. I've watched 3 bad films already, and I am nowhere near that. Yeah, come on now. Like
I was ruined. Like,
I,
they
I
didn't
pick
know that.
I pick my films carefully. Obviously, if it's the source, if I love the source material, I'll watch pretty much anything. But yeah, nah, it DC have got okay. DC basically just need to go back to the drawing board, or Warner Brothers, whoever is doing it, have to go
Mm,
back to the drawing board and say, let's start like they have done. Like
yeah,
they're doing this Batman film with Robert Pattinson,
yeah.
who
That looks to me. I'm gonna say, for me, I was skeptical at first, like very skeptical, because now I have trust issues because of,
100%.
you know.
Yep.
But when they came out with the tester video, where it's just the music behind him and it's the camera spinning around him, he
Yeah.
looks actually really good in that suit. And then they came out with the trailer, the first trailer last week, I think,
Oh,
or the day
yeah. The
before.
DC 2 weeks ago, the DC fandom. Yeah, fandom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because I didn't hear him once say, "I'm Batman." And he said something like, "I'm Vengeance." And I was just like, finally a Batman I can get behind.
Yeah.
No more I'm Batman. No more
Yeah.
coming in and self-proclaiming who you are.
Yeah.
It's like,
Um.
if Batman
I,
said to me, "I'm Batman," I'm like, "Bitch, I know. I can see your costume. I can see the side of your chest. That's
it's
not
like,
what I
no,
asked you. I didn't even
I
ask
thought
you
you
that.
were Robin.
I said, why are you in my house? Not who are you? What are you,
Yeah. What are you? I'm Batman.
Batman?"
Oh no,
Oh,
no, right. Do you know what? I'm I'm happy that they're doing this again.
mm,
Only because it's sort of wiping the slate clean. They need to distance themselves as much as they can from the original Dark Knight trilogy.
yeah,
Once they distance themselves from that, and then say this is the new Batman, like they tried to do with Ben Affleck, but then obviously Ben Affleck and contract issues, yeah, whatever, that's
right,
fine. If they are now going to say, right, we've got Batman, now let's do another film, like if they did like a Green Arrow film, or if they did the Flash film, things like that. Because again, it's I feel it would be so easy for DC to actually do a good a good
yeah.
obviously a good Avengers. Yeah,
Yeah, they could,
they've got enough about them
yeah,
to have a very good. I mean, the fact that they've got so many great animated films. Obviously, animation is a lot different than live action, and I get that.
yeah,
But they have so many animated films that they could literally just say, right, we're going to take that animated film and make this about make our live action based on this, and then obviously add our bits and pieces in there. That would probably be a better job than what they've done with everything else, because they have
exactly,
done those other films where they say, okay, this is how Green Arrow came about. This is what the Flash was doing. This is Cyborg. Oh, bet you didn't know his Cyborg was part of the Teen Titans. Oh, you didn't know? Well, here you go. Like they have,
yeah, like,
there's so much, there's so
yeah,
much stuff that they could actually do,
they
and
could, yeah.
yeah, hopefully this is the step in the right direction.
They're
They
just,
do.
yeah.
I'm just kind of thinking what they would do with well, with like would they recast everyone though? That's the thing.
That's
Well,
the thing.
obviously
They
Batman.
don't. I don't think they need to recast them per se because they've already did. I think they did them so dirty they deserve a do-over. Do you know what I mean? I feel like at
Yeah.
that point, like they deserve a do-over. I think you're right. They need to stop looking at what everyone else is doing, concentrate on what they do best because they have done it before. They can do it again.
Oh yeah.
Like they just need to concentrate on that, take their time and not rush with it. They did a Louise. When you start a new project, you get so excited, you try to rush and get it done just to get it out there because you're so excited about it, and then it's shit. But instead you got to just kind of slow down and take your time and
Yeah.
take 5 years to make a blanket and it comes out decent. That's what they need to do. Just take their time.
No. What DC should be doing going forward? Like it's definitely one of those ones where they should just press that reset button. If they're happy with so depending on how this Batman film does,
right,
they should press the reset button. They can't do it with Gal Gadot because she's killing it as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's killing it. She's got she should they just need to take Wonder Woman and just distance herself as much as possible from the rest of it. Be like, I ain't a part of that.
Which is mad. I would also say Jason Momoa as well because he did well as Aquaman. Jason Momoa, he's playing because the thing with Aquaman is that he has his moments where he's a bit of a sort of surfer dude, airhead type of character. Like he has those moments, and Jason Momoa can do that really well.
Yeah.
So if they like him, Gal Gadot, obviously Robert Pattinson's going to be Batman. Would they?
I was going to say Ray Fisher. I would say give him another chance because of how dirty they did him. But it's the question is, would he want to do that again? Because imagine going through such a bad experience with something that should have been a peak experience for you. I would have so much trust issues doing that in general.
Yeah,
well, that's why I gave up acting in the first place. Not even because of something like that, something a bit less. But it's just like, could you do that? Could you see that's if he would? Is he willing to go ahead and do that again and be able to trust whoever's in charge not to go ahead and make the same bullshit decisions? And
they would need to approach him and say, we're giving you a standalone. If they just said we're going to do a Titans film, if they said that and have that as part of his backstory, or just did a Cyborg backstory film, which again, there's a lot of information out there about it. Like there's so much stuff you could actually do. If they did that and they said to him, this is the project we're going to go with, it's going to be 3 films, see how you feel after the first one. If he's happy with it, great, continue with it and then work that into the Justice League, into the Justice League dynamic, make it work. Gal Gadot, they would have to treat the Wonder Woman films as if they were Iron Man.
Yes, the gold standard. It is. That's the pillar right there. That is the rod that is holding everything around it together. Do you know what I mean?
Like they should use that and then say everything else is just going to be stuff that's put around it to say, okay, this is how we're going to get the Justice League back to where it needs to be.
So where would you put Batman versus Superman?
12 to 13. Like I can't. That Justice League, can't watch it. Suicide Squad is, it's not better by much, and obviously I know the lowest mark I can go with is 10, so I'll definitely give them both a 10.
Well, 10 lower. Anything below is 10 is burn, baby, burn.
But so they'll definitely all get a 10.
Yeah.
Just to say, I couldn't watch them again. Suicide Squad, I can deal with it because of some of the people that are in it.
Yeah. See, I would put Batman versus Superman definitely in the same category as if the world's ending, let it end. Because for me, if I can't watch a film 3 times, I tried to. And 3 times Fate was just like, Louise, no, don't do it to yourself. Why do you hurt yourself, girl? Why? Where's this hatred coming from? If that is what the universe is saying to me, I need to listen to the universe. No, if it takes me 3 attempts to watch something and I can't get through it each time, then obviously something's not working and I'm not enjoying it at all.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I will never, like, because you said that, yeah, because you said that we should probably watch it, I will most probably try to watch Justice League Extended Cut.
I think we should try, because I don't know, I don't think it's coming out in cinemas, is it? I think it's coming.
It's not, no, it's HBO only. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if we can watch it at least 10 minutes in, I'm giving it the same rules as Batman versus Superman. If we can get past 10 minutes, then we're okay. If we can't, then, but it's okay, because I can't say anything. I didn't get through Batman versus Superman, so I'm not the moral authority of what people can and can't watch. I'm just suggesting, just so we can compare it. If you could get through it, if you could put yourself through it again.
This is what I think is going to happen. It's going to do the first 10 minutes of the film, and it's going to start with the whole same intro of
everybody knows.
And at that point, I'm just going to be like, yep, everybody does know. Piece of shit. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Rating It. Thank you, T, for joining me today.
It was a pleasure.
I hope you had fun. If not, yes, that is your problem. Anyway.
I had fun reliving nightmares.
Good. As long as I'm here to help, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'll be hopefully there'll be more episodes. Yes. And obviously I will be having T back on to be discussing more stuff. And I hope you guys will jump in and watch some more. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, do all that lovely stuff and make me feel loved, because no one else does love me. Okay. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.